Good afternoon and welcome to All About Animals. I am Sherry Graditor and we are talking again today about K-9 Reading Buddies. This is a program that we spoke about once before, but it was a long time ago and things have changed. So I have 4 guests today in my living room. It means you need to introduce yourselves and your companions.
I'm Carole Yuster, and this is our family golden retriever, Minnie, at my feet.
And I'm Susan Knaack, and this is Sonny, the Leonberger.
And you can't see quite how big he is because he's laying down, but he really is impressive. What's K-9 Reading Buddies all about for people who haven't heard of it?
Well, in a sentence, we say that it's an animal-assisted children's literacy program where we supplement existing literacy programs in the schools by bringing our dogs into the school for children to practice their reading skills with the dog. It's sort of like an extension with the already existing parent volunteer reading program at schools. So we take it one step further and make it safer and non-judgmental by, rather than reading to somebody's parent, the child reads to the therapy dog. All our dogs are certified therapy dogs through Therapy Dogs International.
And what does that mean? What does a dog have to do to become a therapy dog?
Susan?
There's 15 steps to the Therapy Dogs International test. The first 13, I believe, are follow the K-9 Good Citizen test from the AKC, which is your basic sit, stay, come commands. And then Therapy Dogs International adds activities with wheelchairs and walkers so that they know the dogs are going to be safe around them. And I think one of the best things that Therapy Dogs International does for us is they insure us so that should anything bad ever happen, and it hasn't ever that I know of. I mean, truly, I mean, for the whole therapy dogs nationwide, they've never had to use their insurance, but they do provide it to us. So it's a great thing for us.
So it's basically kids. These are kids with reading problems, I'm assuming?
Well, we actually, our goal in the school system is to target children who are at-risk readers, children who are reading below grade level, and it's up to the teacher at that particular school or the reading specialist how they band together and decide whether they want to offer the program to the entire class or whether they want to do a pull-out and identify the kids who are at-risk readers. It can be as unique as the school or the classroom itself how we partner to deliver the program to the schools. But we're also in the libraries, and we visit Deerfield Library, Highland Park Library, and Wilmette Public Library.
That I understand is new, yes?
Well, Wilmette is new. Wilmette got on board this month in October. We had started out at Deerfield Library when we were first on the show in June of 2007, and we added Highland Park Library, or shall I say they added us, in the spring of 2008, and now we're at Wilmette Library. And the goal there is simply to motivate kids to want to come into the library and read and have a good time doing that.
And some of the situations that I've come across with kids that sign up to do this, some of the kids are just afraid of dogs. They don't necessarily have a reading issue, but their parents bring them so that they can get comfortable with the dog. I had one situation where a little boy was absolutely terrified and sat a little ways away, and I made a deal with him that every time he read a page, he had to come 1 inch closer to me. By the end of the night, he was completely laying on Sonny's belly. It was kind of funny. So kids come for different reasons. I had one little boy sit down 2 weeks ago and tell me that he wasn't a very good public speaker. And he was in 2nd grade. And he was a fabulous reader, but he wanted to work on his public speaking skills.
And when last we spoke, you were not able to get into the schools. I understand that's changed too.
Oh, that's a good memory. Yes. What happened there was we had approached District 112, which is a school district in Highland Park, and they were very interested in bringing the therapy dogs into the school, yet their hands were tied because of the city ordinance that didn't allow dogs on school property. So I wrote an amendment to make an exception to allow certified therapy dogs into the schools and actually also the library, so that that wouldn't be an impedance from them making the decision or choice to bring the program into the school.
No small task on her part.
Right.
Just
So
that the law changed.
so that amendment was passed in June of 2007, and since then we entered the District 112 building at the Green Bay Early Childhood Center, right in the district offices last fall, and that was the first time therapy dogs entered District 112. In fact, our big moment this fall was that the Ravinia Elementary School began to invite our dogs to visit in their kindergarten classroom. So one of our teams is a mom who's normally a parent volunteer for reading in her kids' kindergarten class. This year she's able to bring her Leonberger into the school, and children in the kindergarten class are coming out to read to her dog. So it's been an interesting progression, and it's been very successful, very well received, and the kids and the teachers, everybody's very excited about this.
Well, basically, I think it's an impetus for kids to read, and especially kids who are not very sure of themselves.